be a boost gauge install. So we got some silicone hose, boost gauge, and a vent gauge. So if we can get that all in today and get an install video going, that'd be sweet. Got all the bits to do it. I don't know how I'm going to get the vent out, so that's going to be a struggle. But yeah, otherwise straightforward. It's just tapping onto the fuel pressure regulator with a T-piece, running some silicone hose through the bulkhead up through where the vent is, and literally just wiring it up with 2 wires that live in the earth. So done it loads of times, so I should know what I'm doing. The only thing I'm going to struggle with is getting the vent out. I don't have a clue how to get the vent out. It looks like it's going to be an absolute nightmare. So yeah, so if you want to learn how to install a boost gauge on your Astra VXR or Astra H SRI turbo, or your SRI turbos, 200s or the 170s, keep watching, you'll find out how to do it. Let's try and get this air vent out. I've got 2 butter knives, or just normal knives, thin, and there's a slot there and a slot there, and if you actually lift it just a little bit, you can see where the knife slots in, but oh, this is so hard, it's ridiculous. This one there, and this one's here. This is stupidly hard. There must be a simple way to do it. I'm sure someone knows how to get this out easy. That didn't sound good. Oh my god. That was some hard shit. Basically there's a clip there, and 2 clips there. I don't know if you can see that. The clips goes on there. I don't know if that's. Where's it gone? One broken clip. The vent is finally out. Thank God for that. That was a nightmare, lads. Honestly, that was so hard to do. I literally cannot believe how hard that was. Crazy. That's where the new one's gonna go on there. So it looks something like that. It's black as well. That's still got a wrapper on it. Once we get that wrapper off, it'll look nice and shiny. So yeah, now just crack on with the rest of it, lads. We'll see what happens. So now I've got the vent out, I just need to take this off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 torques and a nip whole piece. This will just drop and slide down, and then I can run the pipe down. took the bottom piece off already, so I just got to get this part off and then I could run the tube. So there's 4 torque screws there. It just drops off. Don't know if it's going to be easier to run this through the bulkhead from the engine side or what we're tapping off this here. It's a fuel pressure regulator there, and just T-piece off one of these. Go, Steve. What?
So why are you taking this one apart?
Fitting a boost gauge.
Fair enough.
Well, nearly done it now. That tee off the fuel pressure regulator with a little rubber grommet. It just sits just in there, and just push the grommet out. Gauge pipe through the grommet hole. So yeah, basically done now. All I've got to do is just connect the boost gauge up. But what I've done, I took the vent out.
Yeah.
Took this vent out here. And then I got that to go on there.
Oh yeah, blanket.
And then my...
These goes in there.
Yeah. Sweet out, it was only £8 off eBay.
Yeah.
This was about £8, something like that. Got pipe in there, but look how flimsy it is.
Oh yeah.
So that's what comes with it. And just you can't beat silicone. And that's the other flimsy T-piece that comes. They just kink and break so easy.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd buy my own little kit to make it work. I was only cheap. That was only like £4 for 2 meters.
Yeah.
The T-piece was only like £1 something. So what let's do now is start it and see if the boost gauge works properly. Fits in there a treat.
Better than the last one?
Yeah, definitely. 100%. Can't go wrong with one of these. Well, you can, but it's had a gearbox rebuild and it's had all the cam belt and stuff done.
Well, that's alright. Saves you having to worry
That's
about
what I mean. It's this common problem on these, the gearboxes and
gearboxes, flywheels.
yeah, like my silver one.
Yeah.
The VXR clutch put in it and flywheel.
Yeah.
And I had flywheel rattle after about 1,500 miles, 2,000 miles. Every time you used to start it up, it used to go cluck, 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 cluck. Like you could hear it knocking. But yeah, I've been doing this now for a few hours. That gate, the vent was the hardest bit to do. Absolute nightmare.
See the wiring as well?
Yeah, I got to run the wiring down to the cigarette lighter. So there's a little takeoff in there.
Alright.
So I just take it off that and happy days. The job's a good one. Stressing me out though, been hard work.
Bloody dogs. What is right here?
Yeah. And that's not that's not the dogs, that's the women. See you later, Steve. So yeah, there's a little rubber grommet you can push out there and get your boost gauge hose to come through. And that's it, it's as simple as that. It's just doing the vent, that was a hard bit. Start it and see if it works. Time. Just a case of putting it all back together now. Push these little clips back on. sorted. Back on. It's back in. Sweet. That's a grommet that come out. Last piece of the puzzle. Fun little bits. So my battery just died on my camera, so I'm gonna have to put this last one in. Put that one in, that one in. Job done. There's a grommet hole. Going through the bulkhead. The jobs are good on, lads. So lads, I've done the boost gauge. Got it all installed. It's working. I'm not sure if it's any good because it's only a cheap boost gauge, but it is what it is. It was only £9 with free postage off eBay, and I know a lot of you would say don't use it, they're crap and this and that, but it's a cheap boost gauge, looks good. Got it rigged up, so there it is there. So it's showing about 16 psi boost and then peaking at about 16 and then just trailing off to maybe, I don't know, being steady around 10, 12, yeah, no, 12, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, yeah, so it was about 12 psi, so it's over boosting to 16. I don't know if that's any good. I don't mean any good, but I don't know if that's bad or not. I don't know whether there's peak boosting because there's a leak or something, but I tried getting a video of it, but my battery died, so there'd only be a little video. This I'm taking this on my phone, so we'd have to see how long it lasts. I'll do a review as well, just in a couple of weeks, and I'll see if it lasted. And yeah, so if you're looking to install a boost gauge, get someone else to do it because it was hard. I basically took me about an hour and a half just to get the vent out because I've never got one out before. I don't know how to do it, and I struggled. I broke 2 of the clips. I don't know where the clips are gone, but yeah, I broke the clips. But other than that, it's a really easy install. You take a grommet out of the bulkhead, push that through, push the pipe through, take it off to the fuel pressure regulator with a little T-piece, and job done. So it's not hard. If you know how to get the vent out, it'll probably take you about 15 minutes, 20 minutes max. But it's worth it. It looks good. I don't think I'm going to wire it up because the last one I done was a bit too bright at night time. So we just have to see. So yeah, thanks for watching. Got any questions, ask them in the comments. Give me a like and subscribe if you feel like it. Plenty more VXR videos to come. Cheers lads.